Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida. Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls.
Me and Boca, baby.
As we'll see, the
got James Madison.
The James Madison Dukes. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's
we need to fill the stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Y'all know the first 15 plays we scripted. Let's go. Just like we practice. All right, here we go. First play. Here we go.
Making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy.
There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Man, and this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference.
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job.
James Madison can't fuck with me, man.
Once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, a new set of downs.
Toss sweep to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the James Madison Dukes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's a rub route,
I
bro.
don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The goal was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and
I saw the rub route.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory.
And that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the...
Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup.
Nobody blocked him.
Striking distance at the
Nobody blocked him.
You always
Wow.
run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you
trash,
don't,
bro.
you better fight your way there, and he did.
That tackle,
Nice
bro.
job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were on the move.
Yeah, that hit
Straight
works.
incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd
Niggas
down.
dropping the ball
Defense
everywhere,
knocks it
bro.
free, and 4th down is coming up. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
The screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost
tackle.
got going, but just got tackled.
Tackle 4-4.
Didn't really do any damage.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Oh, let's get on script. Let's get on script.
The Florida Atlantic
Back to the script. Come on.
return to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
That's caught. It's Smith. Turning it on. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Owls are on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Ran by me, bro.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, nigga read that bit, bro.
Wide receiver screen. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to do good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Grabbed in backfield. It's Ellis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another 1st down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
The short hands, it's Kyle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He might want another play. Little over anxious out of the stand.
It's on 3 seconds.
False start.
It's on 3 seconds. Oh, false start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense drags him down. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Henry. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
And that is exactly where the football is supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball is only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
No!
To the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash.
Wide left.
Coming.
Oh, we made
And the
it.
kicker delivers the 3 to
Oh, we
salvage
did.
that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Coach, I need them 15 plays from first drive, Coach. First 15.
Away and get this second half underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing.
Little linebacker got
they did have success in the first half.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back,
Let's fight off that block.
they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They booted away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt.
Let's go, Coach. I need that drive.
Out of bounds. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Messer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Messer. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Messer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Goes to the option. To the ground with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fit it in the window for the...
Is there nobody out there, dude?
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody
Go.
spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Every quick update. Let's go.
Don't worry about it.
Boys expect the
What you got?
unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in the
Then she said take a nap.
championship season of 1983.
She took a dog meat.
All
She
that
took a
speculation
dog
all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Surges across the 30, out to the 6-yard run. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it.
Bring some fire. Bring some fire, coach.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And here's
Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground.
Oh, and they corral the ball.
Jesus.
So they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass.
Holy.
Brought down just outside the red zone.
Hey.
Moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I can say, baby.
The Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with
That's why you let some Steph play the goddamn game, and I was calling you into the phone. I did too. Olivia Jr.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Trying to slam in. Touchdown, James Madison. Excellent path by the back on the option. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide.
Jeez.
Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So a drive there of 84 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Oh, shit. Right place, right time.
That one can really
Right
put
place,
this
right.
drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Messer.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The
Owls can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Oh!
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Oh my
He's
God!
down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I like aggressiveness, and I like going for the win. I have no
Oh
problem with
my
that.
God!
Man, I got to call high percentage throws. I got to make sure I don't do that. Now I turn the football over. Now I got a chance to lose. I hope my defense comes in here and bails me out.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot to win.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play.
Turning it on.
Why foot?
Defense giving up ground as he's down at the 26. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Oh, a double pass. Here comes the heat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. Got a man, it's Sanchez. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Dukes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They're already in field goal range. They've got time to take some shots. Need to be urgent, but don't rush. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
Man, that is a massive
Rocky, bro.
so much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds
Fucking
left here in the game,
Rocky,
he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Platt. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Working that wide receiver screen. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming.
I want to see how to script was good, babe.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. On third down, he drops the throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for them.
Rush is on him. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not
Look at our son here.
the chain.
Look at this shit. Where are you going?
We'll go to work with a fresh set
What's
of
wrong?
down.
Go in the next to turn all the way around.
Wide out. Looking
Let me see your hair.
for
You
first
get.
down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit
What?
like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You cut it?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? That's what they are. That's what they are. Nice
What
job
the
on
fuck
that.
just happened?
He was catching the football. He was going to
What
play
you want?
to make sure he had to think about
Oh.
something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's what they said.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
And how you weigh?
Going up top again. Caught over the middle. It's Platt.
What you did?
Completion gets them inside
You
the
did like
10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the
I knew you
football.
would.
Sees the wide receiver running the drag route,
You know
knows
they
when
did
to
like
throw
that.
it, pulls the trigger for the easy
They know you
completion.
about Pierre.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. The safe call on the wide
Huh?
receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
They'll try to move the sticks on 4th and short here in overtime. On 4th down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the Owls will keep this drive going.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
Touchdown Owls! They take the lead here in overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They got it. The aggressive play call pays off, and they're up by 8. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout.
Wow.
Got it.
Wow.
Now they'll have to do it again with the 2-point conversion to tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.